Hi, everybody. How are you? Good. Welcome to the Old Church Acoustic Series, and thank you so much for being here. You probably already know that you can go to oldchurchacoustic.com and watch all of our videos of all of our shows. This is a real special show for me, and I'm gonna be weepy just in about 5 seconds, and I'll be weepy for the rest of the night, but don't be alarmed. Olive, who's sitting behind me, is one of the most beautiful songwriters that I have encountered. The last time I saw her, and it was at a brewery, it was at like New Park Brewing, you know, and it wasn't I know it wasn't the beer that was giving me the out-of-body experience. It was the music of Olive Tiger, because everything about her is just ethereal and practically translucent. I'm pretty sure Olive Tiger's an angel. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Olive of Olive Tiger.
catch us, love. Let them wonder where we'll lay our heads tonight. If we run now, they might not catch us, love. Tell them of this race that we have had enough. Run now and don't look back. Leave regret behind. Meet me at the gate and see what lies beyond. Give all that we have to our new paradise, trusting in all that we don't know to carry us ever on. When we lay our bodies down tonight under the stars, our hearts will rise so bright they might not come back down. Thank you.
Kind of curious if this mic works. No. Okay, so never mind.
Chasing down the faces at the taillights of the cars make on the highway. Just for now it seems like everything is unfolding as it should be. Passing by the mangoes lined up, beauty in the market on a Sunday. You used to make me so happy to see, so happy, digging right in, juice all over your chin. Bless you, baby, bless you, baby. Bless you, baby, be gone. Bless you, baby. Bless you, baby. Bless you, baby, be gone. Watching as the sun goes sliding halfway across the carpet in the morning. I do not rise, I have no desire but to leave this burden of body down. Bless you, baby. Bless you, baby. Bless you, baby, be gone. Bless you, baby. Bless you, baby. Bless you, baby, be gone. Bless you, baby. Bless you, baby. Bless you, baby. Be gone. Bless you, baby. Bless you, baby. Bless you, baby. Be gone. bless you, baby, be gone. Bless you, baby, bless you, baby, bless you, baby, be gone. Thank you. Thank you all so much for being here tonight. This is such a special space and a special series, and Frank is such a Connecticut gem, and y'all are very lucky to have him organizing up here. But thank you to everybody that helped to put this together and make this happen. We've got a great lineup tonight, and so that last song I played is going to be the first single on our new record, which is coming out imminently, which Sam, who you will hear next, was the recording engineer on the record, and it sounds fabulous. So we're really excited to release that, and the version with the full band sounds amazing. So if you want to stay up to date with the release of that song and the record, sign up for our mailing list, and you can also grab a QR code to get links to all of our things. But this next tune is called The Choir, and it's interesting because I normally am playing in spaces that are not churches, and one of the main lines in the song is, this is my sanctuary and we are the choir, which I originally, the song took me about 3 years to finish, and I had originally written it as an invitation to my muse to come and play, and but at the time there was a lot of border restrictions and no band, no wall protests going on, and the song started to take on a lot of different shades and meanings, and but I think ultimately it's about being willing to step into another person's shoes and being willing to be open to another person's experience, and we all need more of that these days. And so I guess I will just preface that to say that I do understand that this particular sanctuary is not my sanctuary, but in the space of the making of music, to me, music is a spiritual practice, and the making of music and the coming together to listen to music is a sacred act, and so I appreciate everybody being here, and I hope you enjoy the song, and also hope that you don't find it offensive. Send me all your secrets. I'll send you my open ears. Lift me up from the everyday rhythms, the everyday rhythms, the everyday rhythms. Welcome to
Oops, that's actually the last verse.
Take me to your country. I'll bring with me my open heart. Lift your voice through the chaos and clatter, the chaos and clatter, the chaos and clatter. Wade to the waves of the stereo. Oh, 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 oh. Wade into the waves of the stereo. This is my sanctuary, and we are the choir. This is my sanctuary, and we are the choir. 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 We are the Welcome to my country. I'll give you my softest eyes. Leave the weight of this immense existence, this immense existence, this immense existence. We are the choir. 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 Thank you. Oh, my love, I cannot see your face, but I will love you until my body breaks, though you roam as free as birds and snakes. I will love you until my body breaks. Watch the sea calling out your name, as I will love you until my body breaks. Rising high from the dust, rest of days I will love you until my body breaks. Though we go through many earths and quakes, I will love you until my body breaks. When the world turns and backs away, I will love you until my body breaks. Every sun rises across your face, I will love you until my body breaks. Open eyes and illuminate how I will love you until my body breaks. Lay your head, rest easy in this vow. I will love you beyond what life allows. Thank you. All right, I've got a couple more tunes for you. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to switch over to the guitar, but I wanted to mention that, so that last song is the title track of our first record, which came out in 2016, and we have vinyl and CD copies here tonight if you'd like one. We are also doing something very special this coming Sunday, which is participating in a direct-to-vinyl live session. So we're playing, and the thing records what we're playing onto onto one record, and that one record you can pre-order as long as you order it before tomorrow. So you can have a one-of-one vinyl record of that song if you're into vinyl, and that is available on the internet right now, but only today and tomorrow. All right. Thank you all so much for your lovely attention. I feel like these days, especially our attention and our focus is one of the most meaningful gifts that we have, and I appreciate you spending it on art tonight, and especially on my art and our art. And so thank you so much for being here. Thank you. So glad I wore my slip-on boots tonight. All right, I got one more little short one for you. Thank you so much. This is the just like a minute and a half little tune that's at the very end of our new record. So yeah, I guess just thank you again, everybody, for listening and being here. And I should have tuned this guitar when I picked it up. But it tends to get out of tune after that song anyway. There's the culprit. All right, so Sam Carlson is up next. Thanks again to Frank and the Old Church Acoustic Series for having me. I'm Olive from the band Olive Tiger. Thank you so much.
Folks, say thanks again to Olive of Olive Tiger. Thank you very much again for being here. Can you handle a 7-minute break? You got 7 minutes. We'll be right back. Thanks, folks. Hi, everybody. How are you? Oh, you're so attentive. That's really nice. Hey, did you see Olive Tiger? Yeah, right? That music puts me someplace special every single time, and I just love it. Hey, and you remember we got a bonus Brian Larney, too, right? It's been a good night so far already. And it's only going to get even more good from here because we have Lisa Bastoni, and I'm going to talk about her in a minute. But right now I'm going to talk about this guy. This guy is Sam Carlson. He fronts it. Yeah, that's the appropriate response. Every time I say that, people do that. I say, this is Sam Carlson. See, it happened again. That's fantastic. Sam Carlson writes beautiful songs. He fronts a band called The Tynes, but he also does his own work as a solo artist called S.G. Carlson. He does that two initial thing, which is very fancy, like T.S. Eliot, I heard.
Indeed, very authorial.
And he also runs a studio in New Haven called Sans Serif Studios. And he's responsible for some really, really great music in the state of Connecticut. Songs that he wrote and songs that he helped other people produce. So I love everything this guy does, and I love every room that he's in. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sam Carlson.
Wish I had skinny limbs and good and light, but stretching like beds towards the windows and skies. But wish I was 17, but still this wise. You won't know the new age until it arrives. And when you see it comes on slow, you won't believe it. Comes on slow.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm Sam. Thanks again to Frank for introducing me and introducing everyone. If I could, I would pay Frank to follow me around and introduce me. It's just that good. Yeah, and he's been introducing me for years at all sorts of wonderful things he does, like the Old Church Acoustic Series, the Sunday Buzz at Cafe 9, various radio shows, which he's always nice enough to get me onto. So, love Frank. This one's called Out on the Wind.
This week, I always imagined it out on the wind. Here it is only with a grace and an energy thing. Oh, how I feared it, how I worried it into a pearl, and how I revered it, how I buried myself in its curl, and my soul's carrying me down the hall. So cold, the fridge and the blue screens crawl. It's free, it's free. Chase it like a rabbit that always eludes, runs into the gloaming. Find the goal that's so easily moved, then run towards it. Let it ruin yourself and your friends, love and defend it. You swear you'll be there when it ends. My soul's carrying me down the hall. So cold, the fridge and blue screens crawl. It's free, it's free. It's free, it's free, it's free, it's free. It's New England in the autumn, and I'm counting all the brassy leaves that I could bring to you. I've got 7 red and 3 gold, and I'm counting up enough to make a crown that will sit true. I'll know by feel, I'll know by feel. There's a candle in the middle of our altar. There's a candle there that's always burning blue. And at times an open door will make it falter. hearth. What we all need is the dry heat in the winter. What we all need is a way to play a part. We'll know by feel. We'll know by feel. And I'll know by feel. I'll know by feel.
Thank you so much. That's definitely a Tynes song. It's on our recent self-titled album. This one's not. I don't know where this is going to wind up, but I've had this for a minute. And basically only people who see me play solo shows get to hear it ever. So congratulations. And congratulations, and thanks for putting up with me.
If I lived upstate among the copper and the autumn leaves that heave at dust, and I would know, steady as she goes, how time proceeds. And I can see the value in the finer things. And I can see a willingness to try. And I'll bet, though it hasn't happened yet, that I'll succeed. And I've said, is it worth it? Yeah. Perpetually perishing, somewhere in perpetual rebirth. And there's a way we can stay long after today, born with the seeds. And I've said, is it worth it? Yeah. And I've said, bless me, I'm only chemistry, I'm only memory, I'm only sleeping. Am I always dreaming? Somewhere out to sea, I'll always be near you, though we disagree. Bless me, I'm only chemistry, I'm only memory, I'm only sleeping. Am I always dreaming? Somewhere out to sea, I'll always be near you, though we disagree.
Yeah, thank you so much. I guess those are my two autumn songs. I'm certainly feeling in an autumn mood lately. Like, went up to Portland, Maine the other weekend during peak leaf, and that got me feeling festive.
Maybe I don't know what it means. Maybe I don't embrace the change. The little white birds run across the windshield pane. Maybe you taught me to like rain. Maybe you taught me to contain the little white birds that flutter in my chest. Dabbed with witch hazel and dressed. And I believe you know best the little routines that'll get me on my feet. Maybe in dreaming I will see all of the reaching branches sheathed in winter, me freed in the shell of snowy trees.
Thank you. Yeah, I've been messing around a lot with open tunings like that. Very kind of Joni Mitchell, Nick Drake, and I just find it's like picking up a different instrument. It really kind of frees you up and helps you see things in a new way, make moves you wouldn't otherwise make. So I'm gonna do one more here, and then I'll retune again. I know it takes a while to retune, but I've suffered for my art, and now it's your turn.
It's so funny, I can't wait to see you. Send it to me, send it to me. All enjoying and suffering beings want to be seen. seen. Comes like a dream. Comes like a dream. Comes like a dream. Comes like a dream, but you can't wear it all. Can't wear it all. Can't wear it all. Can't wear it all. It's the sight of your weakest tattoo. You can't undo. You can't undo. It's the ceiling of your old bedroom, hung like a tomb, hung like a tomb. Comes like a dream. Comes like a dream. Comes like a dream. Comes like a dream, but you can't wear it all. Can't wear it all. Can't wear it all. Can't wear it all.
So while I retune again, for not the last time, I'm sure, how about another hand for Olive Tiger? Fantastic, really one of my favorite local artists, and difficult to go after them, not just because their shows are always so good, but because I had originally planned on doing a bunch of Olive Tiger covers, and then that was shot because she did them all, so... We're almost there. No, we're not. What have I done? Also, Frank, how much time do I have? Oh, perfect. In that case, I've got 3 more for you. Thank you all so much for coming. Lisa Bastoni is on next, and please support this church and keep this going. This is a beautiful series, and you know, down in New Haven, we had a really beloved venue close recently, the State House. So you gotta, you know, support these things because they're not necessarily going to keep going forever.
Which one of us will be the next one to be married? Which one of us will be the next to have one born? And I think of how your old home smelled in the heat of the summer, when we were kids before we'd felt such distant drummers. Slow it all at once. And I will say, I feel it slipping through our teeth. And you will say, it's time to behold your own fields. And when you say, I'm always growing underneath, well, I know you're right, I know you're right, I know you're right, I know you're right. And I'd rather be a rose than smell one spun clover. Youth like a fence, old spike gets gross, choke, cherries will drown. And who will I haunt when I come back home with pieces missing? And who will I have when our days are steeped in reminiscing of all the ways we've been? And I'll say that I feel empty like a drum. And I'll say, drum that's ready to be heard. And you'll say, like a candle in a drawer. And when you say, candle ready to be burned, I know you're right, I know you're right, I know you're right, I know you're right. You got the same twisty teeth that your father did, and his old gray eyes. And I can tell I have this simple side of you. And I know you're right, 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 I know.
All right, just going to bring this down here to stool level real quick. So I've got two more for you that are going to be played from stool height. So, plus it's, they say you should vary your shows, different instruments, stuff like that. I figure different sitting positions, yeah, different heights is good enough for me. All right, here's one I wrote on my couch while rewatching season 3 of The Wire.
Maybe can you name it, can you give it a home? Something pleasantly invoked like a singing stone. But here is heaven's reflex where the visions form. Clouds upon the table of the sky and below is you. Guided by a vision, guided to an unknown. But the wind is so sweet, like a wind book alone. To become an immortal, and baby to die. Join the handsome lance of the overhead and fly. Na, na, na,
right, I'm Sam Carlson. I play in a band called The Tines. I have one more song for you. It's about how I like to sleep in. And if you like me solo and you're curious what the band sounds like, we're playing at Cafe 9 on December 7th with Paul Bergman and a wonderful band from New York called Close By. So hope to see some familiar faces there. And thanks so much again for having me and to the church. Lisa Bastoni is on next.
Seven days I was asleep. 7 days I was in slumber. Heaven waits up in its keep. Lone land rolling in umber. Until I wake to the sound, until I wake to the tone, until we got it back down, until we got it back home. Lotus cedar waking past dawn. Noontime in a history of long sleep, missed in the morning. Brings to bed sheets, daylight above him. Until he wakes to the sound, until he wakes to the tone, until we got it back down, until we got it back home. Will I wake to the sound? Will I wake to the tone? Till we got it back down.
Awesome. Thank you so much. See you soon.
Folks, say thank you again to Sam Carlson. Folks, we're going to take about a 7-minute break and we're going to come back with Lisa Bastoni. Is that okay with you? Okay, thanks again for being here, folks. Hi, everybody. How are you? Good. Thank you. I'm gonna talk for just a minute and to say that it's one of the ridiculous honors of my life to work on this committee with these folks to present music to you. So thank you very much to the Old Church Acoustic Series for having me and letting me work with you guys. And thanks to Pastor Kathy too for letting us, drape ourselves all over their upholstery here in this very historic and beautiful church. We totally appreciate that. Hey, Brian Larney, thanks, buddy. You did a good job today, and I appreciate your music. Olive Alice, where's Olive? Olive Tiger is one of the greats and so unique, and I love them so much. So give it up again for Olive Tiger. And Sam Carlson is just a champion as well. You know that all these folks have merchandise out on the table. Sign up on their mailing lists, buy their records, trust me, your life will be much improved. This is Lisa Bastoni and Sean Staples. Now, I went to Cafe 9 to see a singer-songwriter on like a triple bill or something like that. And the singer-songwriter I went to go and see didn't show up. But Lisa Bastoni, I don't even remember who that was now. Because when Lisa Bastoni took the stage, she absolutely floored me. And then I kind of like, watched from afar, on YouTube, because they're from Massachusetts, right? And then I saw her again at Falcon Ridge Folk Festival, and she blew me away again. I'm telling you, whatever you paid, whatever you dropped in the bucket today to get in here, 5 years from now, you're going to be paying $35 for the cheap seats to see Lisa Bastoni. There's no doubt about it. So thank you very much for being here at the Old Church Acoustic Series. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sean Staples and Lisa Bastoni.
Thank you. Last night I heard the humming of the moon behind the trees. I felt the warmth of California riding on the breeze, and I thought of you for the first time in what felt like centuries. And I don't even have your number now, but even if I did, and though I knew it by heart back when we were kids, if I had any feelings left for you, I'd keep them hid, 'cause I moved on and on and on. And there'll be no walk down memory lane. There'll be no midnight call for old time's sake, and I am not slipping down that rabbit hole again. Were we singing in the streets somewhere in Spain? Were we laughing in the hotel shower, running out of change? If that was really you and me, I don't know, I couldn't say. And don't you think that's strange? And the last time at the airport, you had your dark sunglasses on. I flew home to my mother's house. I wrote you a song, and then I picked myself up, caught a bus back to Boston, and I moved on and on and on. And there'll be no walk down memory lane. There'll be no midnight call for old time's sake, and I am not slipping down that rabbit hole again. And if by chance you cross my mind, it's only by mistake. It's like that old jean jacket that you lost in the lake. We couldn't see it at the bottom. We might assume that it's still there. Either way, I'm sure by now you got yourself a new coat to wear. But oh, how I loved you with an unprotected heart, and how you blew it wide open when you busted it apart. That was the best thing that you did. I can see that now. All I know is I moved on, although I don't remember how. And there'll be no walk down memory lane. There'll be no midnight call for old time's sake, and I am not slipping down that rabbit hole again. stay right here. Thanks. For every bleeding heart on the bank, there is a sinking stone. For every little flat rock skipped, somebody's feeling alone. And it's so easy to get lost in the undertow. When you pull down deeper than you ever meant to go. And I've been worn down by the water and the wind. I swear I'll never go that way again. I'm on the right side of, the right side of, the right side of the river. I won't drown for love. Don't the water look good, shining like diamonds and gold? Can't you lose yourself looking for a hand to hold? And didn't I give all of my good years to the dread and the doubt? Sometimes it takes a while to figure it out. And I've been worn down by the water and the wind. I swear I'll never go that way again. I'm on the right side of, the right side of, the right side of the river. I won't drown for love. And so one day you just get tired of fighting for air. And you realize that the current just don't care. And I've been worn down by the water and the wind. I'm coming up and breathing again. I'm on the right side of, the right side of, the right side of the river. I won't drown for love. The right side of the river. Thank you. Thanks so much. That last song is a song that Sean and I wrote together, and so is this next one. Some of these songs are from a record that's coming out next March that Sean produced. It's going to be called On the Water, and all the songs have some element of water in them, either an ocean or a river or tears. What's the next one? I feel like there's water in this one too somewhere, but I can't remember right now where. But as we sing it, we'll probably come across a body of water of some kind. It's another morning, and your head's all in a spin. You hear the night birds warning. You never learn to let them in. find a luck, a blessing after all. You've been waiting too long for the starlight. You won't get far thinking that the bar might be everything that's gonna make it alright. I've been down that road, and we all spend time grieving, 'cause someone's always leaving, and it's still something to believe in. This much I know. A lover's breath whispered on your cheek, a song you heard with a line that made you weak. The late night drive that had you laughing like a kid. They all helped you find the floor. Now they're not working like they did. You've been waiting too long for the starlight. You won't get far thinking that the bar might be everything that's gonna make it alright. I've been down that road, and we all spend time grieving, 'cause someone's always leaving, and there's still something to believe in. This much I know. And the world's so goddamn big. When did you learn to stop crying? You've been waiting too long for the starlight. You won't get far thinking that the bar might be everything that's gonna make it alright. I've been down that road, and we all spend time grieving, 'cause someone's always leaving, and there's still something to believe in. This much I know. This much I know.
Thanks. Well, this next song is another one we wrote together. I feel very lucky to play with Sean, and also that it's so fun to write songs together. And sometimes I'll have like a scrap of a song, like this next song. I had the first verse and a chorus, and I was like, I don't really think it's anything. Then I played it for you, and you were like, oh no, we're going to write the rest of this. So we wrote it. So this is called Cheap Wine.
The start of this song, for what it's worth, is, it's Simple Pleasures. Lisa has a very small apartment in Northampton. And one of our simple pleasures was there was sort of this big, thick group of brush in between the porch off the side of her house and the neighbor's house. And so we'd sit out on, it's a very small, humble little porch. We'd go sit on the porch and we'd have a glass of wine at night and watch the moon come up and watch the stars and the clouds sort of drift across the sky. And that would be a great night. And it was a great night right up until their neighbor decided to put in an above-ground swimming pool about 10 yards away from the porch, which of course meant cutting down all of the wonderful trees and brush that sort of made us feel like we had some privacy. So anyway, that's where this song starts.
There's a funny old half moon sitting on top of a pine tree. And there's a floodlight backlight when you sit down beside me. The stars are dancing on the waves of the neighbor's brand new pool. Tell me, look on the bright side, we got a waterfront view. Still drinking that cheap wine after all this time. It makes me wonder if if I've done something wrong. Always for the love, never for the money, making it up as we go along, as we go along, as we go along. The way the market is, it was the best that we could find. And the kids share a room, but for now they don't seem to mind. There's chickens in the backyard and casting spells with the girl next door. And when I mention maybe moving, they look at me and ask what for. Still drinking that cheap wine after all this time. It makes me wonder if I've done something wrong. Always for the love, never for the money, making it up as we go along, as we go along, as we go along. It's the middle of September, the thermostat's still broken from last year. Sometimes I need you to remind me we got lucky landing here. Some people live to work, you and I, we work to live. If you don't draw a line, well, they'll take all you have to give. And counting dirty subway dollars, oh, that wasn't wasted time. And just because there is a ladder, it doesn't mean you have to climb. Still drinking that cheap wine after all this time. It makes me wonder if I've done something wrong. Always for the love, never for the money, making it up as we go along, as we go along, as we go along. Thank you. So this next song takes place in Connecticut, which is, as you know, a hotbed of country blues. I grew up in Connecticut, and this is a song about a kid I knew who worked at the pizza shop on Main Street, and every Wednesday night he'd play at the deli on Main Street. He'd play really, really good country blues for Connecticut. I don't mean that as like a mean thing about Connecticut. There's actually great music here. I wasn't sure how that would go over. Sean was like, I bet they'll really laugh at that. And I was like, I don't know, they could be slightly offended. No, there's fantastic music in Connecticut. I was just, had hurt feelings after this guy invited me to go deliver pizzas with him one night. And he was not nice. He was not a nice person. I wrote a song about it. I hold no grudge from 30 years ago, I promise. Well, your headlights, they are shining on the sidewalks of suburbia. You got cash in your front pocket and a bag on the town. How'd you ever learn to play the blues in this town? Well, your hands are reaching for me as the sun is going down. How'd you ever learn in this town? And down by the river, there's a place where we can go and you can play me Robert Johnson. Tell me everything you know, and I know you've got a girlfriend. I know she's prettier than me. Oh, this is nothing but a lesson in music history. And there's the turnaround, there's the beat, there's a vintage Gibson flat top right there in your back seat. How'd you ever learn to play the blues in this town? How'd you ever learn to play the blues in this town? Well, your hands are reaching for me as the sun is going down. How'd you ever learn in this town? In the morning, you can pretend that you don't know me. I will try to remember what you showed me. Right now, I've got a head that's full of doubts, and you're driving me home with my dress on inside out. How'd you ever learn to play the blues in this town? How'd you ever learn to play the blues in this town? Well, your hands are reaching for me as the sun is going down. How'd you ever learn in this town? How'd you ever learn in this town? Thank you. When you get all fancy like that, I almost forget the words. This is a song I wrote for my daughter. It's called Beautiful Girl. I'm trying to convince my son that it's also a song for him, and I think eventually he'll come around. A girl in the woods with a knife and a loaf of bread comes upon a pack of wild, hungry dogs. She'll use the knife to cut the bread, making sure they're all fed, and maybe save a little for herself. 'Cause it's alright to be gentle, and it's alright to be kind, and it's alright
to be brave and scared. I want you to know that I love you more than anything in the world. I want you to know that you're a beautiful girl. And when you were a baby and I held you in my arms, sometimes we'd look out at the stars together. To the moon and back I said, I tell you now so you won't forget, so you'll remember when the going gets harder. 'Cause it's alright to be gentle, and it's alright to be kind, and it's alright to be brave and scared. I want you to know that I love you more than anything in the world. I want you to know that you're a beautiful girl. And someday when you're older and you feel a little lost in the woods with a knife and some bread, well, I hope you'll build a fire, spread your blankets in the sun. I hope you'll still see there's enough for you and there's enough for everyone. And it's alright to be gentle, and it's alright to be kind, and it's alright to be angry. It's alright to change your mind, and it's alright to be fierce, and it's alright to fight, and it's alright to be happy. It's alright to cry when you need to cry, and it's alright to be gentle, and it's alright to be kind, and it's alright to be brave and scared. I want you to know I'll always love you more than anything in the world. I want you to know that you're a beautiful girl. Thank you. Oh, I just got really emotional. My mom is here tonight, and I just looked out, and oh, hi, Mom. I'm crying now. I just was remembering you telling me I love you to the moon and back, and thank you for telling me that. This is another song that Sean and I wrote together. We really tried to sell out. We really made an effort to write a song that could be sold to somebody.
We were ready.
We were ready for it.
Working hard.
Oh.
To write a song that we didn't like that we could just sell.
But then we liked it. Oh, and I also meant to say that I don't want you to feel bad for us after the cheap wine song, because we are okay. And we actually recently upgraded from the $6 bottles of wine to the $12 bottles of wine. It feels so luxurious. It's really good. Anyway, this is a song that we wrote called Nearby.
Well, the problem is that we tried to sell out with this song, but we ended up liking the song too much to really make it bad.
Yeah. It's not for sale.
Well, depends on what the price is.
Everybody knows you till they don't. There's some things you can't see when you stand too close. When you told me you were thinking of leaving town, I guess I always thought I could find you hanging out. And I never really saw it until now. You're as close to me as a coat in the winter, the family feel of a Sunday dinner, the kind of love where you don't even have to try. was wasting time in all the wrong places, sifting through a river of faces. I was busy looking at the stars in the sky. You were so nearby. And with every empty, hollow kiss was a feeling of something that I might have missed. And now it's finally coming into view, how there's nothing I can say that you can't see through. And there's nobody that knows me like you do. You're as close to me as a cold in the winter, the family feel of a Sunday dinner, the kind of love where you don't even have to try. I was wasting time in all the wrong places, sifting through a river of faces. I was busy looking at the stars in the sky. You were so nearby. And I'm sorry that it took so long to see. It was all there, right in front of me. So maybe you could wait a while before you leave. You're as close to me as a cold in the winter, the family feel of a Sunday dinner, the kind of love where you don't even have to try. I was wasting time in all the wrong places, sifting through a river of faces. I was busy looking at the stars in the sky. You were so nearby. So nearby. So nearby. Thanks.
Man, so thank you so much, you guys, for being here. What a gift for us to travel down from Northampton and brave 91 during rush hour and show up.
Totally worth it.
And have this. This is just as soon as we walked in the front door, Frank could not have been kinder, and it did not take long to realize that this is a very, very special concert series, and it's really beautifully curated.
Yeah.
And you can tell that everybody here is so enthusiastic and so kind, and it's really been a pleasure. And we'd also like to thank Olive and Sam for playing as well.
Yeah, thank you, Grace.
I had a moment myself where we were sitting over in the pew there, and I completely forgot that we were playing. I was like, wow, this is a great show.
Yes, and thank you to Steve for doing the sound tonight.
Thank you, Steve, wherever you went.
Yeah, thank you for saying everything I was going to say. I wouldn't have remembered all that, but that's exactly what I was intending to say too, so thank you on all counts. Something's a little off now. This is a little kind of like a sketch of a song called I Wish It Would Last. I just want to make sure I'm in tune for it. Something still sounds strange. Sorry, everybody. Okay. This is another song that takes place in Connecticut. I'm lying next to you in this. Oh, we're in the wrong key.
I know.
Is that not the key we usually play in?
I'm not sure. We don't play this song.
We've never played this before. That sounds more right. Okay, now we got it. We're good. Sorry. That took longer than the actual song. I'm lying next to you in the small twin bed of your childhood home. Cold sun shining through dirty glass. I wish it would last. 2 cups of tea on your bedside table, 2 orange peels in perfect spirals. Your face is so close to mine. I wish it would last. I wish it would last. Outside we walk through the woods by your house. Yellow leaves on the ground, and somebody's playing piano inside. The summer is over. I wish it would last. I wish it would last. I wish it would last. I ask about school, you tell me it's fine. You tell me I should come up there and visit sometime. And we find an old deer skull just off the path. I wish it would last. I wish it would last. I moved away, I never went back. If you looked for me now, how would you find me? Cold sun shining through dirty glass. I wish it would last. 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 Thank you. So we are down to our one last final song. Thank you all so much for coming out tonight and for
Thank you, guys.
being here. Thanks again to Olive Tiger and Sam Carlson and Frank Pertelli. This is a song that Sean and I wrote together. We tried to write a happy one. You want to count it off?
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, it's starting to snow and it's bitterly cold, and we're walking through the woods along the stream. I don't know why we're walking so fast. I'm wishing it would last. The light through the trees is like a dream. It doesn't make sense, my dear. The feeling is loud and clear. There's the ice cold wind blowing through. It doesn't make sense, my dear. I just want to stay right here. Let me walk a little closer, closer to you. And as we're walking down the street with the leaves beneath our feet, the smoke is rising from the chimneys along the way. All the way back to my front door. If I said I wanted more, I wonder what you'd have to say. It doesn't make sense, my dear. The feeling is loud and clear. There's the ice cold wind blowing
sense, my dear. I just want to stay right here. Let me walk a little closer, closer to you. Out for your hand. Tonight there's no reason to be alone. It doesn't make sense, my dear. The feeling is loud and clear. It's the ice cold wind blowing through. It doesn't make sense, my dear. I just want to stay right here. Let me walk a little closer, closer to you.
Thank you so much, you guys. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Folks, that's Lisa Bastoni and Sean Staples. Say thank you again to Olive Tiger, please. And say thank you again to Sam Carlson and Brian Larney. I really enjoyed tonight, and I hope that you did too. Please come back December 1st for Pass the Guitar. And until then, fight the power, be kind to one another, and remember that you are loved. Have a great day, everybody.